Hey, this is Rebecca Dirks from PremierGuitar.com. We are here at Winter NAMM 2013 at the Agile Partners booth, checking out the latest and greatest AmpKit act with Alex Skolnick. And you've kind of been using these for quite a while here, right?
I've been using them for a couple years. They initially contacted me about checking out preview copies of some of the patches and some of the items, and I got a huge kick out of it. First of all, playing through an iPad, just the novelty of it, but also as a practice tool and warm-up kit, and just something very portable. It's pretty amazing. I take it on the road with me. I do most of my backstage warm-ups with it. I've recorded a lot of ideas with it. It's got a nice little recording program. Even the Last Testament record, a lot of the solos, I would work out. I would actually listen to the rough tracks of the music and record solo ideas with this, and then listen back and just figure, sort of develop the solos with this. Then I would come into the studio much better prepared. So yeah, there's a lot to this. Let's just get a better look at it. So this is just one patch, and each patch is a combination of a head, a cabinet, and foot pedals, microphones, mic placement. Just to have a quick look at, these are a few of the pedals. This is one amp. This is a PV amp. But if I click on this, I have the controls of the amp. Now notice the knobs. If I turn this tone control, the knob on the left is changing. There's the next knob, and so forth. And if I press this button right here, I have all these other amps to choose from. So, say I pick this one. It's kind of like a Marshall, except it's called the Colonel. There's a licensing deal with PV, so the actual PV amp and the PV name are in there. But this Colonel has a lot of the qualities of the Marshall. So say I'm set on this amp. I click it. Now I have all the tone controls. Once again, the knobs will turn. Okay, so the same thing with speaker cabinet. So right there, I have this PV 412, but I have all these other amps to choose from. So say I want to pick an amp to go with a speaker to go with the Colonel. Well, here's the Colonel Vintage, right? So now, now I've got a full stack. As far as the foot pedals, if I click on a foot pedal, once again I get access to the tone controls. And if I click on up here, I get to choose, and there's a lot of pedals, as you can see. So say I want to switch to the haze. Let's see what that is. So then there's the haze, and between all the amp heads, between all the speaker cabinets, between all the foot pedals, you just have this very large plethora of choices and combinations.
And so, can you kind of show us where the recording function comes in? Is that just right there?
Yeah, so the recording happens here. So I press this record button. Say I'm playing through it. I click this, and now I get a count off. Now it's recording. So this is a session being recorded. It's not going to sound very interesting because, well, it's very minimalist.
Yes.
Kind of like a Steve Reich type thing. So, okay, I turn that off. Okay, so now, if I go back, here I'm currently recording, okay. I should show you this. These are various setups. So if
you can save those.
Yes, you can save your own. These ones are currently saved. Why don't you pick one?
Okay, let's see.
Pick the one that looks coolest.
One that looks coolest. Let's see. Let's do the Jazzy Schofield chorus.
Excellent choice. Okay, so the Jazzy Schofield has the vintage Brit amp. It has the haze, which we looked at earlier, the juicer, noise gate, ecology, which is a delay, Ensemble, that's a new pedal. I'm not familiar with that yet. So
you can change your pedal order, I imagine.
You can change the order of the pedals. Yeah, you have pretty much any type of thing you want to do. You can decide if you want it running through the effects loop of the amp, or if you want it running straight through with guitar, straight from the guitar into the pedals into the amp. Okay, so back where these setups are, you have these other choices here. So there's these setups. One of your choices is recording. So I click on recording, and now I have a list of all the recordings that have been done.
Great.
Right, so we just did this session 14, which
thrilling session 14.
It's really exciting. It's a fast.
The MP3 will be available for download.
I think it's the best thing I've ever composed, personally.
Your career has just peaked.
My career is made with it. So I click on the. Now it's playing right now. So can't you hear it? It sounds
incredible.
Amazing. So that's your session, and there you have various choices. You can play on top of it. You can edit it.
It says reamp, so you could just take what you had played and put it entirely different.
Yeah, say we recorded it with Jazzy Schofield, and it was decided, oh, Jazzy Schofield doesn't really work for that sound. I really wish I had like all-out metal lead or whatever.
Yeah.
You can just.
That's probably what would happen to most.
Yeah, you never. Or sometimes it's the other way around. You could easily switch and go back. Now you also have the choice to take this and upload it into your computer, and or if any software that you have, you can just import it, and it's pretty cool. So what your possibilities are.
Awesome, and this is all hooked up right now with the new AmpKit Link HD, right?
Yeah, so there's a new link for the AmpKit that's all set up.
Awesome.
And yeah, basically what you're going to hear is no pedals or anything. Everything is self-contained.
Cool. So you're going to be doing a demo where we're playing something a little bit more interesting than session 14 in just a moment, right?
I should hope so.
Cool. Well, we'll take a listen to that, and thanks for taking some time to walk us through the app before you play.
Thank you.
This is Rebecca Dirks for PremierGuitar.com. If you want more NAMM coverage, subscribe to our YouTube channel or go to PremierGuitar.com.